This isn't one of those stories where you find someone amazing out in the middle of nowhere just knocking people out. No. I just found a kid with heart, like I'd never seen, so I reached out. Nice! Good, good. Bring it in, kid. That was light work for you. Now let's test those moves out in sparring. Now be sure to watch for those kicks coming back at you now, too. All right. Okay. Your journey starts right here, in this parking lot. Fighting for no money. But where it ends, sky's the limit, all right? So relax. Yeah, breathe. Put the work in already. Let's go have some fun. You ready? And let's go eat. All right, that's good. Bring it in. Now, you probably heard this 1,000 times. Wrestling is the best space for an MMA fight. Look, I don't know if that's true 100% of the time, but what I do know is that if you're the better wrestler, then you dictate what a fight. Rounds and pound time. Ooh, Dana White's in the house. Now, don't let that rattle you, okay? We're here to work. And if you do what you've done in the gym, everything will fall into place. Relax. Breathe. Good.
Are you ready? Are you ready? Wait.
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
All right, some sweet science. Let's go. Yes. Let me see those combinations. Good job. I like what I saw today. That was some...
Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup. Well, it's always exciting when you have such a high-level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu practitioner. This man has been a master of the submission.
You ready? You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go, round one. This is his UFC. Oh! All right, good to have you with us tonight as we get round one underway. On one side of this equation, we have one of the best jiu-jitsu practitioners in the sport. Whether he pulls guard or goes for the takedown, you gotta think at some point this fight's gonna hit the mat.
As soon as the fight hits the floor, he's gonna start throwing up legs, he'll start attacking his neck. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy.
Oh, really using it.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's gotta press him. He's gotta go chase that finish down now.
Just on it. Oh! He's out! All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
A full-on display of all of his skills. He did everything in this championship-winning performance. He used his...
Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup. Well, this is about as decorated a kickboxer as has come into this division in some time, DC. And if we get a kickboxing match tonight, he ain't losing.
He is a championship-level kickboxer, a guy that can stand in the pocket and trade and kick and punch with anyone. He's constantly throwing things from as close as...
You ready to fight? You ready?
Well, his UFC debut essentially went exactly as he drew it up. Oh! Huge right hand!
Oh! Oh! Oh!
Oh, big left hook there!
Oh, yes, now we're going.
Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going.
Look at how fast. The only person I can do this to is maybe John. John, there's a weight difference. I don't know if you know jiu-jitsu much. You miss a lot of your classes.
He's back up again, so that... Wow! He's out! All right, let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched.
I mean, a competitive fight that one guy finally found the shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of heart. One guy got the finish, but neither guy should be...
Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with round one. His knockout streak really has been the stuff of legend, knocking out contenders left and right. He's won his last three, all of them by flush knockouts. Shades of Vitor Belfort back in 2013. We'll see if he can keep it going here tonight. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by...
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight.
All right, single collar tie now. Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Oh, what a kick! here tonight. Oh, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands and give credit to the opponent. The opponent.
And coming up next is the UFC welterweight division matchup.
You ready? You ready?
All right, ready to go with round one. Shades of Vitor Belfort circa 2013 for this young man. He's won his last 3 fights, all of them by vicious knockout. We'll see if he can keep it going here tonight. Oh, slams him down with authority, DC. Now we'll see what he can do with it, but certainly an impactful moment in the round.
He slams him down with so much conviction, and nothing is more discouraging for your opponent than being lifted up off of his feet and then slammed back down to the mat.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the champion. Big punch landed through the middle.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. And he switches to southpaw here yet again. Oh, huge right hand!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight. He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows. Oh, yes, now we're going.
Hook is there again. Oh!
He's in trouble. Bad.
Knee to the body.
Every time these guys...
Whoa! Oh, he might be out. Oh! And just like that... Fighter here tonight. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up, and that's
the way he did there. So a lot of force in a short distance, and when you execute it like that, it is absolutely devastating. And there he is after 8. All right, let's go inside. All right, DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
his best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up. And that's exactly...
All right, we set it in. Let's take a look back at the replay. It ends up a knockout, but this was really a striking clinic from the moment they touched it.
I mean, a competitive fight that one guy finally found a shot that ended the fight. But both of these warriors displayed a ton of...
The official... And coming up next, it's a UFC welterweight division matchup.
You ready?
Well, it's good to see this man back inside the octagon. Round one getting underway here. As many of you know, he won his last fight by blistering knockout. His popularity has absolutely soared. Back to the feet. And now he lands a combination. Oh!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Chooses to go from here.
Got the ankle kick. Let's see how he advances from this position.
Oh! We'll see who has the advantage.
Nice looping punch.
Oh, good opportunity to do damage here. He's got that tie clinch.
Oh.
Big knee there. Third round underway.
John. He's got to press it. He's got to chase that finish down now.
Oh, huge Superman punch. Oh! Back to the feet. Oh! Well, done. finish the fight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot.
And coming up next is the UFC welterweight division matchup.
You ready?
All right, ready to go for round one. As many of you know, this young man won his last fight by knockout. No TKO, flush knockout for him the last time out. And now... Oh! Oh!
Oh! Oh! That one is starting to end the fight.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Brown gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Muay Thai plum. Whoa! Let her even get into the fight a little bit. Those strikes can have a bigger effect, and it certainly did here tonight. So a huge result and we set it in. And coming up next is the UFC welterweight division matchup.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with round one. I had to tell my wife, when this guy fights, honey, sorry, you're standing room only. This guy has reeled off a knockout streak that rivals some of the best in UFC history. He's won the majority of his recent fights by way of knockout, literally sending guys across the canvas knocked out cold, and that's why he's on the radar of UFC fans around the world. As round one gets started, whoa!
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Just misses with the left hook.
Jab hurt him a little bit. He's mixing up his target. He's throwing kicks, he's throwing punches. Oh, he's hurt.
Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh, he might be out. Oh! He's out! Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
We send it.
Back to back on my board.
Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup.
Ready? You ready to fight?
All right, ready to go with round one. Shades of Vitor Belfort circa 2013 for this young man. He's won his last three fights, all of them by vicious knockout. We'll see if he can keep it going here tonight. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this giant.
All right, lands a kick there, pretty well done.
Really good accuracy landing that kick.
Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes. Beautiful punch.
And they separate. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh! Oh!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, big knee! Back to the feet. Wow!
Oh! It's over now.
DC, no telestrator tonight, but we're going to get you some highlights from this one. This was a fight that had it all, and for my money, his best performance to date.
His best performance to date in the biggest moment. In the biggest moments, you got to show up. And that's exactly what he did tonight. He used every bit of his skill.
Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup.
You ready?
All right, ready to go for round one, and this young man's popularity absolutely soared on the strength of what he did his last time out. It was a win by flush knockout, kept his winning streak intact with style points, and now... Oh!
He had him hurt.
Back to the feet. Just misses there with the left. Lands a big right hand early.
Oh!
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad.
Oh!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish his fight. Oh, that was a really nice takedown.
Back to the feet.
Grabbing the back of the head, pulling forward on the head, and then landing those beautiful punches. Really's got it. He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh!
Oh, nice high kick.
Masvidal in a real flow here, sticking and moving. Crowd is like just reacting every time he moves.
Masvidal.
And just like that, the fight. Oh, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands and give credit to the...
Now we go in. Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with round one. His knockout streak really has been the stuff of legend, knocking out contenders left and right. He's won his last three, all of them by flush knockout. Shades of Vitor Belfort.
Oh, he hurt him!
Misses with that punch. Oh, how? Whoa! Oh, he might be out.
Oh, he's hurt. He's hurt already. Bad. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Oh, massive kick to the body. Man! Oh, beautiful job with the ankle pick to get him down. Now we'll see where he chooses to go from here.
Got the ankle kick. Let's see how he advances from this position. Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish. Beautiful kick.
All right, single collar tie now.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Woodley gets absolutely melted by that head kick. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, nice combination of strikes there. In terms of the accuracy, I mean, that's exactly what a coach is looking for.
That's exactly. It's like the guy...
Wow! He's out! Another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight, he was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
And there's the event. And coming up next is the UFC welterweight division matchup.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with round one. I had to tell my wife, when this guy fights, I'm sorry, you're standing room only. This guy has reeled off a knockout streak that rivals some of the best in UFC history. He has won the majority of his recent fights by way of knockout, literally sending guys across the canvas, knocked out cold, and that's why he's on the radar of UFC fans around the world. As round one gets started, his opponent is certainly mindful of the power coming back his way tonight. He's got a... Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got a...
Nice combination of ground and pound here by Brown.
of your classes. If I'm going to do this to anybody, it's Eddie. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh!
He's hurt bad.
And really starting to make these shots count. Working from the top now, nice elbow there. And he's back up again, so the takedowns have been there, as have the depth. Whoa!
Every time these guys come together, man, you just hear the punches and everything landing. Both very powerful, very explosive.
Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here, just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the field.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country. Now he's on top of him looking for the finish.
Oh, and that one snapped the head back. The referee has seen enough. Winner by TKO. Coming up next, a UFC welterweight division matchup.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here he is, ready for round one. This man is all the rage, given what he did his last time out at Bush. Back to the feet.
Oh, nice elbow.
Oh, big left hook there. Wow!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Nice punch there by Brown. Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this one.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
That is a heavy right hand from Kamaru Usman. I'm not sure how many more his opponent can take.
He broke Kobe Covington's jaw with that exact same strike. When he lands, he's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Back to the feet. Did here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
So there he is after a month. All right, the official.
Man, it's crazy. Seems like just yesterday you staring up at the posters all wide-eyed. You've been through a lot. Hell, I put you through a lot. But it was all for one reason, to get you here. Your first UFC championship. I just want to say, no matter what happens out there, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of the fighter you've become. Yeah, don't get me wrong though. If you lose, I'm gonna have to bust you up in the gym next week. I already made space on the wall for a new picture, and you know how much I hate redecorating, right? So let's go get that belt, champ.
All right, so here he is, the #1 welterweight contender, getting set to challenge for the UFC's 170-pound title. Took a long winning streak in many years for him to realize this opportunity. He is not taking it lightly. He has said all here during fight week he's appreciative of this opportunity, but he is confident he is going to maximize it and leave as not just a contender, but a UFC champion. The reigning, defending, undisputed UFC welterweight champion in a division full of killers. He has remained the hunted at 170 pounds. Now, unquestionably staring at his toughest challenger to date. Can he go back home as the champion? If he can, another chapter to one of the greatest welterweight legacies the Octagon has ever seen.
He said me running the mill and the bitch had to check me. Cause I got answers I can't even talk about. Couple wins.
tape for this welterweight championship fight. Diaz is 11 years the elder. The rest is nearly identical. All right, now for the introductions, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Bergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the sold-out T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a kickboxer, holding a professional record of 25 wins, no losses. He stands 6 feet 1 inch tall, weighing in at 166 pounds. Fighting out of Pohang, South Korea, presenting the challenger, Brown! And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a jiu-jitsu fighter, holding a professional record of 24 wins, 14 losses. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Stockton, California, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world.
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
You ready? You ready? You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go with round 1. Seems to be a throwback type of matchup here. The classically trained striker taking on the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. But BJJ black belt with this guy doesn't even begin to describe his credentials.
It does not describe how good he is. His vast knowledge of all the jiu-jitsu positions. This guy, once you're on the ground, there is no place where you are safe. You are constantly getting attacked. He's always throwing up submissions. He's always attacking arms. He's always attacking your neck, doing everything to try and make you think submission's coming, even if it's just to change position to secure top. As he gets close and he's out of the kicking range, he'll change his stance. Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad.
Oh! Man. Well, he's up, but oh, is he hurt. Oh! Nice connection there by Nate Diaz. Not a guy you want to let get going here on the feet, DC.
No, because
Whoa!
he's hurt bad.
Well, he's up, but he is hurt for certain. The finish could come at any time.
Oh, nice.
Oh, he postured up there.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape. Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
Diaz gets up. He is back on the feet here.
What a tricky head shake.
And he lands the knee to the body. Now a huge strike lands there. Somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much.
Oh, he might be out. Now, oh, and a quick entry.
Great single entry. Rotates the high crotch. He's taking it for a ride.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Close guard. Back to his feet. Brown gets caught with that punch. That one appeared to stun him.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up.
Oh, he's out.
Oh, my goodness. What a fight.
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Oh, we'll take a look back at the highlights. You know we're going to find that nasty head kick somewhere in this highlight rip. Just an incredible result for him here tonight.
A very nice head kick to finish the fight, but don't ignore all the work he did with his hands and give credit to the opponent. The opponent was in there every step of the way, and in order to get a fight of the night like he got tonight, both guys have to be willing to participate.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliata calls a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 53 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world,
And new UFC welterweight champion. Those words sound good. He's going to enjoy watching this one back. There's a new king at 170 pounds.
There is nothing better than hearing "and new." It's almost like the weight has been lifted off of your shoulders. The journey is complete. You are now the UFC champion.